wanted to create a video here because I think it'd be easier than a GIF. The GIFs was just too large, and I thought my audio would, me explaining would help. So here's, like I said, here's the performance profile of this page transition that I showed you in the GIF. Right, so here's this first page, the best shots, and then into a big board. I'm cutting out and like only selecting a piece of this transition. There's other stuff in here that is contributing to this slowness, or like actually the rendering, and that's our own shit. But I wanted to call out specifically the React query piece, which I think makes up about 888.49 milliseconds of that time, which is significant. The in total, yeah. So let me just get into it. If remember, there are a ton of components on this page with tons of React query hooks being nested in them, so there's a ton of these. But I wanted to call out, like, they're adding up, and I think there's something slow here in the useBaseQuery call, so, or something unperformed about the way this is being done. So if I zoom in here on one of these, right, it's the same, it's basically the same thing over and over again. So if I zoom in here, I'm going to see this anonymous and subscribe call, and this anonymous takes me to useBaseQuery, subscribe, and then unsubscribe. So the unsubscribe call is really what's adding up here, I think. Particularly, it sounds like, look like update timers of that 0.25, 19 of that is the update timers call, which is in this query observer. 0.19 milliseconds. A fifth of a millisecond doesn't sound slow at all, really, but the actual like full execution of React, actually calling it, like dispatching and doing whatever it does, takes half a millisecond. And when there's hundreds of them, it really adds up.